Yorkshire's most legendary nightclubs, and if you ever went to Oscars at Longleat, then this should ring some bells. Brings me back awful chat-up lines and overpriced drinks, and normally warm drinks as well. But anyway, the nightclubbing, great, it's great. Martin Weeks and Carl Maggs are behind the reunion here. I'm sure they're saying it's great, and it was, without doubt, a great time. Martin and Carl, good morning.
Good morning.
So there you go then, Carl, you were spinning those discs, were you, as a DJ Oscars?
Absolutely, some great tunes there that you've just played that we used to play every night of those back in the day.
Mel Kimmer, our BBC Wiltshire Pinball wizard, can't remember. I mean, I don't know what this says about it, to be honest. We can't remember where it was on the Longleat estate.
It was actually in the restaurant. I think during the day it was used as a restaurant. There was another room at the back of the nightclub called the Berkeley Suite. During the day it was used as a restaurant, and then at night time it turned into nightclub city, really.
What was its appeal? What set it out? What was its unique selling point? And was it the location just a bit bizarre, going onto a country estate to go nightclubbing?
I think back in the 80s, I mean, obviously nightclubs are sort of quite big things, and it was, I think it had the profile of obviously being on Longleat and the connection with that. I mean, I think that worked quite well for it. But there was various sort of venues throughout the southwest, really, which all had popularity. But we're trying to put together this reunion in conjunction with Boxers. There was also another venue that was running the Bath West Showground. So, you know, it was a crossover between the two, where Oscars and Boxers sort of ran in conjunction, really, every weekend.
And the appetite for it, will it be young people thinking, you know, asking their mums and dads or what it was like, or do you think the original people who used to go will come back?
Well, it stemmed really from a conversation that I had with an old colleague of mine from about 25 years ago, really, from on Facebook, and it's just ballooned. I would have said probably with the average age group of anything between sort of 30 and 50. There's hardly any youngsters. The Facebook page was created and it just immediately ballooned overnight, and it's just gone snowballed from there on, really.
So you won't need any fake IDs to get in, dare I say that sort of thing ever goes on anywhere?
No, I think it's going to be quite interesting, because I think a lot of them are going to be parents sort of, you know, in their mid-40s or whatever, that may be going out to see how show their teenage daughters and sons how they actually, you know, shook their pants back in the day, really.
Trouble is, I could never dance back in the day, Carl. I can't dance any better now. You know, the elbows come out, you have kids, something happens too, doesn't it? The dad dancing takes effect. It's going to be pretty horrific to look at, surely, on that dance floor whenever this reunion is, which we'll come to.
I think that when everybody's in the spirit, the lights are flashing, it's nice and dark in there, they'll just get on with it and enjoy the night.
Plus, as you get older, you get drunk on a sort of half a pint a mile, don't you, as opposed to 8 pints or whatever it used to be in the day. Give us the details then. When's this happening?
This happens on Saturday, February the 9th. The venue is the original Boxers venue, which was a venue that I started back in 1982. 9 till 2, tickets are on sale at £10 each. And if I'm allowed to sort of say where they're available from, the Bed Shop in Wales, we've got the Carpet Shop in Shepton Mallet in the High Street, Buy and Save at High Street in Castle Carey, Premier Interiors, the furniture store in the Shires, Trowbridge, and Kevin Corcoran Carpets and Vinyls in Frome. We're also, just to let you know, that we're running this to raise a little bit of money for Help for Heroes as well, so the support would be, you know, greatly appreciated with that. We're running a raffle on the night with regards to raising further money for Help for Heroes, with donations from local companies like Moonraker Beds and available from Premier Interiors or whatever. So yes, it's all coming together really well.
Fantastic. What was your highlight then, Carl? What do you look back most fondly at?
I think that back in the day, the nightclubs in those days, because it was the only entertainment that was available, there was no internet then, there were no mobile phones then. For people to go out and enjoy themselves, they had to go to a nightclub. And the atmosphere, by the time you got to the weekend, I mean Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, people were just electrified inside to be able to go out, let their hair go. It was the only entertainment that was available back then.
We are casting far and wide across the county, though. Where else was pretty half decent?
Well, I think you've already mentioned a lot of them. Gold Diggers in Chippenham. There was a lot of clubs in Bath that I personally DJ'd and Carl did as well, like Chemise in Bath. There was also
Chemise,
Chemise, that was a name of Hawk from the past.
I love the way, talking about this on the radio in previous years, I love the way people remember the name changes, don't they? They are so seminal in our lives sometimes that we remember every stage of a nightclub, even if we have pretty awful memories of maybe not, pulling.
No, that's right, exactly. I mean, the amount of venues that were around at the time. I mean, it's sad really with the climate that we're in currently, and with the demise of a lot of these places, really. But hopefully, we'll just manage to bring this back for one night only.
Yeah, we all sit on the sofa at home now with a can of beer watching EastEnders. If we can stay awake for New Year's Eve. I went to bed at 10 to 11. Gents, great to have you in.
Thank you.
Thank you. All the best with the venture, and keep your calls coming this morning, please. If it wasn't Oscars, I mean, great if it is. Tell us what you remember about the place at Longley. But if it wasn't, if it was somewhere else where you hold really pleasant memories, or not, as the case may be, funny memories, share them with us. 08459 513366. You can text 81333. Begin your night clubbing text with Wiltshire, please. Now, Swindon Skaters